Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla China denies rumors of production cuts at Gigafactory Shanghai. Tesla nearly doubles sales in Germany in November. First shipment of Tesla Model S and Model X Plaids finally arrive in Europe. And Tesla begins preparing for a revamped Model 3 line at Fremont Factory. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla China has denied rumors of potential production output cuts at Gigafactory Shanghai. The company's China division officially stated that several media reports speculating that Tesla would cut production by as much as 20% in Shanghai were untrue. Just hours before Tesla's announcement of over 100,000 vehicle sales in November in China, a new company record, several media outlets reported the company was weighing its options to potentially trim output at the China plant by 20% in December. The Tesla China production cut rumors began last Friday when Rob Moorer of Tesla Podcast said that the company was considering cutting production by roughly 4,500 units per week beginning on December 11th. Moorer said the news came from a reliable source, but that it had not been verified by a second source and it was possible it could be untrue. Bloomberg said, citing people familiar with the matter, that Tesla was set to trim production targets by 20% across the plant without mentioning a specific reason, such as cooling demand. In its report on the situation, Reuters stated that Model Y production at the plant would be trimmed by 20%, not vehicle production as a whole. Following the publication of the reports and Tesla's sales numbers in China in November, notable bulls called on CEO Elon Musk to make a statement regarding the alleged production cuts, which did not seem to align with typical moves the company makes at the end of the year. After requesting a statement, Tesla China officially denied rumors of the production cuts, stating it was untrue. Tesla has routinely stepped up production rates at its factories toward the end of the year in an attempt to drive delivery numbers up. Competition in China has increased, but Tesla's demand from countries utilizing China-built Model 3 and Model Y units has not. Tesla's most recent indication of non-cooling demand for China-built vehicles came recently, with reports of over 100,000 car sales during the month. Tesla was the second best-selling car company in China in November, trailing only BYD, who had a monumental 229,942 units sold in November. Moving to the next update, Tesla nearly doubles sales in Germany in November. Tesla was the fastest-growing non-domestic major automaker by sales in Germany during November, according to Germany's KBA. The German KBA, a government agency that tracks vehicle registrations in the country, published its registration statistics for November. The agency found that Tesla was the fastest-growing non-domestic automaker, with a market share above 2.5% by sales, growing at a rate of 92.7%, nearly doubling sales compared to November 2021. Only beat out by Audi, which grew sales by 109.1%. Tesla sold a total of 10,819 units in Germany in November, a number that dwarfed brands like Jeep, Kia, and Toyota. Tesla's sales were even within striking distance of more established brands, such as Ford, Skoda, and Opel. However, Tesla remained far from the sales volume of German brands, such as Volkswagen, Mercedes, and BMW. Not only did Tesla grow at a rate of 92.7% from November 2021, but it also grew sales in the first 11 months of the year, compared to the first 11 months of 2021, by 58.7%. The KBA did not specify which models were the most popular, but if demand follows the usual trend, the Tesla Model Y was likely the brand's best-selling vehicle. Other notable successes include Polestar, which, despite selling a small volume of vehicles in the month, continues to grow sales in the country by 183.1% compared to the first 11 months of last year. However, it should be noted that the brand only began selling vehicles in Germany partway through last year. The other success is electric vehicle sales generally, which grew by 44% and represented 22.3% of the new car market during the month, totaling 57,980 units. This share was significantly higher than hybrids and plug-in hybrid vehicles, with a market share of roughly 17% each. With Germany being the largest car market in Europe, it can often serve as an excellent indicator for the rest of the continent. If this is the case, then Tesla may be in for a fantastic end of the year and quite the turnaround from the troubled economy that many believed could prevent the American automaker from achieving its sales goals. Moving to the next update, first shipment of Tesla Model S and Model X Plaids finally arrive in Europe. The first shipment of Tesla Model S and Model X Plaid vehicles has finally arrived in Belgium to begin deliveries across Europe. Once the vehicles are handed over to customers, it will not only mark the first deliveries of Tesla's flagship vehicles outside of North America, but also the first deliveries of the Model S and Model X in Europe in 2 years. Tesla shut down the Model S and X production lines in December 2020 to retool them for the refreshed design. The ramp-up after the upgrades were completed took longer than expected, and Tesla didn't start deliveries of the Model S in the US until more than 6 months later, in June 2021. Deliveries started in Canada several months after that, but Europeans have been waiting for just shy of 2 years to finally receive Tesla's flagship vehicles. The first deliveries should be starting soon, as the HO transporter arrived in Zeebrugge, Belgium on Sunday, with a batch of Model S and Model X Plaid vehicles, according to Tesla ship tracker Morton Grove on Twitter. We have yet to hear from any customers who have received a delivery date for their order, but with just over 3 weeks to go in December, Tesla employees will be working hard to get these vehicles into the hands of customers before the end of the year in order for them to count towards the automaker's 2022 delivery figures. As we reported previously, the Model S Plaid's certificate of conformity showed it will feature improved specs compared to the same vehicle being delivered in North America. The Model S Plaid will have a higher top speed of 300 km per hour or 186 miles per hour, and it will also come standard with a tow hitch. Moving to the last update, Tesla begins preparing for a revamped Model 3 line at Fremont Factory. Tesla is making major changes to the overall look of its Model 3 lines at the Fremont Factory in preparation for the revamped design of the all-electric sedan, codenamed Project Highland. Tesla has filed for several revisions of the Model 3 lines at Fremont, according to documents found by Teslarati. In all, Tesla's GA3, or General Assembly Model 3 portion of the Fremont Factory, will experience reorganizing for at least the next several months, the permits show. Recently, Tesla filed and signed an application to build temporary tents that will house Model 3 body fitting and light repair operations until May 1, 2023. The company said the cost is only $20,000 for the project in the application. Tesla has utilized these temporary tents, also known as sprung structures, for several years. In Fremont, Tesla established the tents as housing for Model Y lines in GA 4.5, which the company filed to make permanent in February 2021. It is far from the only change Tesla plans to make in GA3 at Fremont. In another filing, Tesla said it would demolish brake and roll equipment on the Model 3 lines while providing a temporary floor cover over the pits that store the equipment. All supporting electric and mechanical utilities are set to be demolished as well, the filing states. Tesla lists the cost at $75,000. Roll and brake vehicle systems are used to simulate real-world road conditions, providing precise results for vehicle performance in a production environment. Tesla utilizes machinery from Berkey Porter. Reports that Tesla is planning to revamp the Model 3's interior design and complexity started to circulate last week, following a report from Reuters. The removal of manufacturing equipment to make way for different or updated machinery aligns with the filings, especially as Tesla has made major improvements to production efficiency over the past few years. A potentially preliminary Model 3 redesign was spotted in Santa Cruz, California this weekend, sporting plenty of covers to hide potential improvements Tesla has in mind. Elon Musk has said in the past The Model 3 would eventually switch to a single-piece casting, which would come after both Texas and Berlin were ramped, and the Model Y took over as the company's best-selling vehicle. The Model Y has already overtaken the Model 3 as Tesla's best-selling car. Berlin and Texas have already reached respectable production goals. Is this an indication Tesla is preparing to make major manufacturing changes to the Model 3? That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.